The Diagnostics page on the main tab is where we can go and look for specific information about software versions on the combine. In the Versions tab, here we can look at the specific versions of software in the Pro 700 display. This particular machine is equipped with version 28 framework, as well as Combine, Precision Farming, Display Defaults, Yield Monitor, and Auto Guidance software. If this display were shared by other pieces of machinery on your farm, you could also install software for tractors, planters, sprayers, or other pieces of equipment, and they would be listed here on the screen. The CAN tab is where we can look to find versions of software in the other controllers on the combine. For instance, the UCM, the engine controller, the yield monitor, automatic temperature control, the right-hand module, GPS, dosing control unit, navigation controller, and other controllers on the machine. The Fault tab within the Diagnostics page is where we can look to find current, active, and past corrected faults. On this particular machine, it's telling us that the GPS receiver position has been lost. We're indoors. We ignored that post and it is listed there. Previously on this machine, someone attempted to use the auto guidance but failed to engage. However, being that the text is in green, whatever fault that occurred at that point has since been corrected and is now able to be engaged. Within the archive, we can look to display faults. We can select a different list of errors history, active error selection, or active alarms, none of which are applicable here today. Here I could actually also press on that for more information about the fault. The GPS receiver position is lost. Determine if the antenna is obstructed. It is. Same information could be attained by simply pressing the button here to the left. The Settings tab within the Diagnostics page allows us to look for more information about a specific fault. For instance, this machine is equipped with a 2-speed hydraulic drive system. If I go to the Combine section and choose a parameter, 2-speed hydraulic solenoid, select the parameter. It appears we have 0 amps flowing to that solenoid. If I press the button for the 2-speed, I suddenly now have over 1900 milliamps flowing to that solenoid, and it is activated. Checks out. Things are good. If I press the button and nothing changed there, I might discover that I've got an issue. This is especially helpful for dealer technicians to accurately and quickly diagnose issues with your combine. In the Resource Status page, here we can look to see how much data is being stored upon the card. Here the card is virtually empty, as this machine is brand new and does not have any yield data saved to it, but we do have 2 growers saved of the possible 150. Farms, fields, tasks, tags, and swaths also have limited availability. The GPS tab allows us to specifically monitor GPS status to ensure that our guidance system is working to its fullest capability. We have a second GPS tab that will give us a map of the satellite constellation. We also have an RDI screen, which allows us to further diagnose and change settings in the GPS receiver. Other grayed out tabs are specifically correlated with options that may or may not be equipped on your combine.